22. Mrs. Patton, with her hand on the cart that Arun is rolling as rapidly as he can along the aisles of thyme soup, pasta, and rice, tried to slow him down. "We haven't enough yet, Arun," she protests. "You should have seen the way I load a shopping cart when the children were small. I'd have Melanie sitting up here on the shelf, and there'd be such a heap of groceries under her. She'd have to stick her feet right up on top." Arun has seen mothers of young children do precisely that, leave their babies onto the collapsible shelf where they sit above hills of cereal and cat food and diapers, usually sucking the candy they have been given in return for allowing their mothers to get on with the shopping. He tries to picture baby Melanie in the cart, queen of the groceries. But what he visualizes is a baby monster with elephantine legs. "And do you know, that load wouldn't last us even a week. 3 days, and I'd be back for more," she chuckles, hurrying to keep up with him. The wheels of the cart squeal, the fiber-soled shoes squeak. Arun swivels to avoid another loaded cart trundling past. "Do they eat less now?" he asks. There's scarcely room in the car for another package. He feels revulsion rising in his throat, as if from too gigantic a meal. "My, no. They eat all the time," she laughs, a little out of breath. But it's different now. We don't sit down to meals like we used to. Everyone eats at different times and wants different meals. We just don't get to eating together much now that they're grown. So I just fill the freezer and let them take down what they like, when they like. Keeping the freezer full. That's my job, Arun," she declares, and grabs the handle to stop him so she can study the labels on the soup cans. Although he hardly felt that mealtimes at home had been models of social and communal gathering, Papa chewing each mouthful like an examiner on duty, Mamma's eyes like bright beads watching her sister's perch in preparation to flap and fly. The only conversation permitted to do with the real duty at hand, eating. There seemed something troubling about the Patton system, too. "Mushroom," says Mrs. Patton. "You'd eat that, wouldn't you, Arun?" He wants to point out that he's not her family. He considers saying something about Melanie's needs, the way she had plumbed them before him on the landing, making it possible for him to ignore them. But he does not know how to bring up her name without leading Mrs. Patton to think he was taking an undue interest in her. At last he says, "But what about the rest of the family? Do they eat it?" "Oh," she replied, tossing it into the cart and moving on. "I told you they take down what they like. Out of the freezer, you know." Or, she adds vaguely because she's examining the cookie smell, "they make a sandwich, you see." She goes on with the faintest frown. "What I cook, they don't like. And they don't like sitting at a table either, like you and I do." She smiles at Arun with unmistakable significance, making him look away and redden. "Counter number 6 looks free," he mumbles, and trundles wildly away.